LKY Roller Loft. This is going to be a quick video on my new watering system for the pigeons. It was a lot of work, but I finally got it right, I think. So I got a 5-gallon Lowe's bucket here. Inside, I got to reach over the top. Inside is a toilet float, the cheap one at Home Depot. And then down below is there's a giant 3/4 of an inch nut that connects to this barbed point. Let me get it in here better. That's one of those barbed threaded dealy theirs that go for the 1/2 inch plastic tubing there with a 3/8 inner diameter. Everything here is connected up to the garden hose, which is running here. I wrapped it around this board to try to keep the sun off of it. And it comes up here to the bottom of the bucket where I threaded it into the bottom of the float, the toilet float. Here's the main part, is the connector, okay? It's not really focusing that good. I got too much light on it, but it's a I went with the long one. In hindsight, I would have gotten the shorter one because that means I have to hang my bucket that much lower. So that's why I had to build this little plywood out here and put it on this 2x3 ledge to give it more support. But as it says, I'm going to read it off of here. It's a 20-inch length, 7/8 fill valve to toilet, 1/2 inch, looks like it says PIP valve to outlet, and I think that's the key thing, the 1/2 inch, because most of these toilet connectors are, I believe, 3/8 of an inch. So if you get the 1/2 inch one right here, then you can get this adapter here like I got from Home Depot over there in the irrigation section. And that one is a, see if I can light it up here. It's not going to show up good, but it's a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch connection for your pipe. And this is what was killing me, because I was looking for a 3/8 to connect to a 1/2 to this fixture right here. So this is nice because it's just one fixture right here, one fixture, and it goes right into the toilet valve, the toilet cord, pipe, whatever, to the bottom of the tank right here. And that's just threaded on and held in with the nut from the kit. The tube goes down, and I drilled 9/16 holes with a, what's that, whatever that thing is called that does it. And I've got them sticking out like this with a, show you on the inside here. Just fed the birds. They were hungry and thirsty all day, but that's what they look like. They're little drinking cups without the yellow ledge on them. So the birds are able to drink in here, and if I push it down, it should fill up. Okay, so that's how those are designed to work. And these are normally for chicken waterers, but I wanted to use them for the pigeons. I'm tired of changing water every day. And then I just drilled a hole from line to line, from box to box, if you will. So from that single 20-foot pipe, PVC tubing, it connects into this one. And then I ended up changing it up here. I put this one in the corner. I put it on a scrap piece of OSB that I had, and then that way I drilled it straight in, and then I'm able to adjust the cups flat so they can go there. And then the tube goes along the bottom here. That doesn't show up very good, but it goes out to the next box right there. Comes out of this one right here. This is the part I was worried about because it's going up a little bit, but I've got birds in here I just feeding right now. Same thing, this one goes a little bit straighter though. I just came in from the side there, connected it, tied it up. It's got a little protection from the piece of plywood there, and it goes into the last one over here, which is just a wall on this one. It's not separate, so that was able to save me a little extra. And I connected it through there, and I've got it in here. The only problem is these are too short. These birds, I always think they reach down low, but they could reach up high, so of course they're going to end up stepping on these and crapping in them, so I'm going to have to fix that. And then at the very end, I have a one of those little end tubes, a quick connect. I believe it's a 1/2 inch, 3/8 inner diameter. So I just shove that through in there, and that's the end of it. So the whole system there is meant to feed the birds, give them water, and sitting on top of this cage, and then it goes all the way down. The only thing I would like to do is build myself like a plywood box to cover that. I need to put the lid on also. I just swallowed a bug, tasty, but would definitely do that to help keep the sun off of it, just like I'm trying to keep the sun off of the cord back here, the garden hose. But I just wanted to share this because, boy, what a pain in the butt this has been trying to build it. And the main part was getting these connections. So me not knowing anything about plumbing too much, I finally checked the ending of this connection right here, and the key is to get a 1/2 inch. If you get that 1/2 inch one, then you can get this little cheap plastic one. I think it's only $2, and then you can connect this. And I believe this silver toilet tube was, I think, $6 and change. The float was also, I think, $6 and change. So the tubing, I think, is $9 or so. So add that all up and get that little connector at the end. I think it's $4. But I'm trying to get away from using these things that have to be changed all the time. They're such a hassle. They get crapped on, dirty. But it looks like, since I made these connector cups too low, looks like they're going to get pooped in too. So before this is over, I'm going to have to put some type of edge covering over it so the birds can stick their head there but not get their whole body in there. So alright, LKY roller off with a pigeon watering idea for pigeon keepers like me. Have a good one, guys.